Happy Hump Day and welcome to my YouTube channel, Kimona Therapy Rituals to Process Life. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. So, number 4, implementation tool. If you've missed the last 3, please go back and watch them. And number 4 is craft a new story or belief. Like I had said before, knowledge is power. Implementation is integration, and then action creates a successful life. So number 4's implementation tool is you want to craft a new story and belief. And here's one that I have created for myself and I have shared with my clients. And that is, I dominate during winter. And what I mean by that is we can have financial winters, emotional winters, spiritual winters, and mental winters. And when we have a winter in our life in any of those areas, we have a tendency to want to hide. But the successful people in life don't hide during winter. You know, like there are winter people, they go out there, they're snowboarding, they're skiing, they're going for walks, they're making snow angels. Like, they're not hiding, they're dominating. If they're having a financial winter, they sit down and write down, how can I change this? How can I shift this? You get to decide your story. And when we have a winter, that's when we learn the most. I'm just using that one as an example because when I sat down after going through this with my mentors, I knew that when I'm in a winter, I want to hide. And I didn't want to do that anymore. So I changed it and made it a mantra that I will dominate winters. So you want to sit down and write down a new story or belief that you want to create for yourself in order to have a successful life. That's number 4. After you've done that, in the third part of this series, we're going to get into and talk about taking action. So when we have knowledge and we implement it and integrate it and take action, that's when we have success. Knowledge just comes in the head and pops right out. So here, if even going back to some of the videos of mastering your flow, of crafting a new story, just as an example, video number 1, auditing your inner circle. Create a new story. If, let's say, you've been in a friendship or a relationship where that person, let's say, has been critical, you're going to want to craft a new story or a belief around that. If you've number 4's video about who's steering your ship, if you've written down and looked at what has been steering your ship and it hasn't been you, craft a new story or belief around it. And when you see it in black and white, that's when it integrates. That's when that little light bulb goes off in your head versus just thinking about it. You want to write it down. Really, really important to create success in your life. Grab a tea or a coffee and sit down and go, what new story do I want to create? What new belief do I want to implement in my life to create success and master my flow? Because like I've said before, when we master our inner game, we master the outer world. So craft a new story or belief, write it down. You get to decide your story. You get to decide your story. Years ago, before I even got into self-development and growth, there were people in my life, they were deciding my story. They were deciding who I was going to be, who I was going to marry, when I was going to get married. Like there was a period in my life there where other people were creating my story. And if you've got that going on in your life, this is an implementation tool to create success for you to change your story. Only you can. You get to decide. That's the wonderful thing about this. We've only got one go around in this life. Create your compelling future. Look ahead and say, write down, what do I want? You don't want to have regrets at the end. Create a compelling future. Craft a new story. Mine was I dominate during winter. I'm holding on to that for a year. I've shared these implementation tools with my clients, and they have created success in their life, and I want you to have the same experience, all right? Take the time to craft a new story. Life goes way too fast, and it's too short. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, please. I would greatly appreciate it. If you need some help crafting a new story, don't hesitate to email me at kimonotherapy@gmail.com or type I'm in the comments below and I will get back to you. Again, thank you for watching. Craft a compelling life for yourself. Next week, we're going to get into the tools and steps to taking the action. Knowledge is power. Implementation is integration, and action, those are the 3 keys to success. I'll see you next Wednesday. Blessings. Bye.